Hi, my name is Chris Erskine. I'm an urban landscape artist, and welcome to Art Post 53 for the week of January 25th, 2016. Um, so, I was off for most of the month of December, and I started a lot of projects. And so, one of the challenges I find is putting in the hours to actually get the stuff done, and with family and work and such, and then you toy around with different ideas and that sort of thing. So I during the holidays was really good because I took time away from the social media, and I just sat down to kind of focus on. Well, I had lots of family commitments during the holidays. Just focus on getting a couple of projects started. So now I'm back to all the regular things that I undertake on a normal basis, and trying to find the time, carve out the time to get these projects underway. Essentially, each painting it takes about 100 hours of work, and so even getting 10 hours in a week, that's 10 weeks at that pace. And the problem is, if you stay with something too long, it becomes stale and you start losing interest. So somehow what I have to do is find something that allows me to put more time into my work, more, and get more product basically out the door, so that I can have a consistent body of work. I've always been more a one-off person, and especially when I was doing printmaking, I would put all my time and energy into one thing, and then could make multiple prints. My idea was, if you made an object that was worth, if it was equivalent to a painting of like a $500, $600, then you could divide that by the number of prints, and then make it a very affordable thing that you could sell at a later date. And so all you would need is like 2 or 3 or 4 projects, and then you had a kind of a good inventory of artwork that you could then sell over at fairs and craft shows and art shows and that sort of thing. And that's how I did things for a number of years. But I've really found that market is really difficult, and so I also was getting a little bit tired and needed a new direction. So now I've switched over, starting last year, into painting. It's something that I haven't done in 10 years, and so there's a learning curve in that. But of learning my skills again as far as painting, and I'm also switching over to oils, which I've never used in the past because I didn't have a dedicated studio space. So a steep learning curve there. But the other main challenge is now I have to start thinking of a series. Like, it can't just be one off, it has to be a series, especially if I like to put a show together. There has to be some connection between the individual items, the individual works. And so that means when each item is taking about 100 hours to work on, if you're working on 6 paintings, that's 600 hours of work, and you're trying to get it done within a reasonable time frame. So like 2016, that's 600 hours. If it's 12 works, which would be a good gallery show, that's 1,200 hours. So that's a lot of work, and trying to find how I can do that work on a consistent daily basis is a challenge. It has been a challenge in the past, and it continues to challenge in the present. But I'm working at the puzzle, and I'm hoping to find a solution. So that's where I am this week as I do that. Thanks very much for everyone who drops by. Remember, Art Post is posted every Wednesday to my blog site, Fat Cats Starving Dogs. It usually gets posted up about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I try to be very consistent about that. So thanks very much for dropping by. We'll see you soon. Take care.